What is that monstrosity behind us? Yes guys, today we've got the torque liner, or curtain sider, sorry, and we're heading over to Coventry to go and pick up some machinery to go down to Swindon. Let's go, shall we? Oh, I managed to shine up Cinder's wheels yesterday. I don't know if you noticed as I was reversing past earlier. Got all that muck off them that's been on them for a couple of weeks now. And as we make our way between 4 and 3 on the M6 South, Mother Nature's greeting us with a beautiful sunrise over the horizon. Camera doesn't do it much justice. But it's spectacular. It's why I love trucking, or one of the reasons why I love trucking. And this is just always the same here. Okay guys, we are in the lovely Southam. It's still under Coventry's postcode, so it's as good as Coventry. And I don't know why they always have to run the chance going up the inside here. Anyway, we're just round the corner from our loading point, and I know a lot of you like to see me going in and out of the places, so I'll show you going in and try to remember showing you out, and I'll even ask if I can show the loading in between as well. Kinda no fairer than that, can I? So apparently our place is just down here on this industrial estate. Obviously before the weight limit. Right, we are looking for, what was it again? CJACEY Air Surface Technologies on Kinnerton Industrial Estate. Fortunately I've got a sat nav here taking me to the postcode, but the postcode doesn't always reign true. I'm sure we all know that. Should be here on the left. There we go. Da, 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 da. Goods deliveries and collections straight around. I'm guessing it's here. Goods deliveries and collection. Oh, that's going to be a nice little back in there. Well, we got to go round the back. First time for everything, I guess. There we go. Oh. Alright guys, well unfortunately I won't be able to show you any of the loading process. All it is really is, like, you know, the big cabinets that they put computer servers in. Not brand new servers, they look pretty old to be honest. And then there's some larger metal ducting kind of stuff. It looks a bit like air conditioning pipe work, but it's for some form of computer area or something, I don't know. But I'll leave them to get it all loaded and that now, which is nice. I want to welcome Borstal Boy, Paul Bromley, Horatio Nelson, boy, thank you, Jamie Rigby, Mark Peng, Anonymous G, Ian Bond and Michael Prodger. Thank you all for subscribing. I hope you enjoy your stay, guys. And yes, I'll get back to you where we're loaded. We're going to be going to Swindon, which is about 60 miles away, according to Google Maps, down the 429, which I haven't been down that way before. I've normally avoided it and gone the motorway way. So yeah, it'll be interesting to go down there for the first time. We're just making ourselves a cup of coffee as well, and we've had a lovely liquid incident. First time in a while, I must admit. We've had a pretty major one. Went to pour me water into my kettle. Well, I call it a heating vessel actually, not a kettle. It's that ancient, and it's got the immune mat of madness wet, as well as the chair. But luckily, lonely old me doesn't have anyone sit on his passenger seat, so it won't really matter yet. Well, I just let the gods know that we've been here a wee while now, and he's let me know that they did tell him that it was probably going to be a long job. So, time to just help out whenever I can and chill out whenever I can't. So, yes, it's reminding me a lot like the video I did over a year ago now, I think. Mean Machines it was. That was a bit of a tester when I took a load of printing equipment. The stuff I'm taking today isn't quite as big, but if you check out the link in the description below, that was when we hauled some monster stuff. That was a bit of a squeaky moment, to be honest. Oh, the joys of a lengthy loading process, eh? Getting our cinders in tip-top condition. You don't want a dirty truck, do you? And like I was saying earlier, I managed to get the wheels back up to a decentish finish. But I don't spend much time on the wheels, to be honest. They always get filthy, so I'll try and keep them like this. But in these winter conditions, there's not much you can do really. So anyway, that's how long it is. We've had time to do all that, but you know, these things are quite delicate, so they've got to be careful with them. It's not your straightforward palletised load, it's just all random pieces of equipment. And there we have it. A few bits and pieces ready to go into Swindon. Right, let's get out of here. It's not too heavy a load, but because it's all machinery and that, I'm going to keep the axle down, I think. I'll take it up to get round this corner first though, because we've had an extra Fiat Punto join us on the corner. I wonder if we're going to still make this turn now. Oh, it's going to be a bit tight. Yeah, please don't park on corners when you can see that it's a massive gate with a lorry in. Never mind. We're out of there anyway, just. $63 miles to go. Beautiful scenes in the countryside. Watch out for tractors to run in. I forget who it was who commented before when we brought the curtain sider out, but you'll be pleased to know that just for you I have tucked all my tails in, so there's no flappy tails around. Well, we've had a pretty faultless drive down here, down Foz Way and the 429, and as soon as we've got off the, was it the 417, I believe? No, the 419. As soon as we've got off there, we've been greeted with this. Apparently it's going to take us 15 minutes to do a mile now. Okay, I think we've discovered the root of the problem. You might not be able to see it, but over the other side of the roundabout the road is closed. Must have been a bit of a misunderstanding between someone and someone else perhaps, or I don't know, I'm not going to speculate. I hope everyone's alright in the incident. I can see an ambulance and fire engines and that. It's just the reason why we're in this predicament. And the problem is we're going to have to get across the gap and try and keep our trailer, or try and get our trailer free. But all these people that have come up the inside of everyone, they can see that there's been a crash up here and the road's shut, but they're still coming down regardless anyway. So I haven't managed to get my trailer around, but people can get around the back of me, which is okay. And now we've just got to have the good old British queue to get around the roundabout, and literally our destination is just the other side on the industrial estate. We go straight on the roundabout and then turn right, but we're going to have some fun trying to make our way around. I've had a look on Google Maps and found a bit of a tactic to save going through the retail part, that is. Alright, so we've gone on a big loop around. I wasn't sure whether I'd be able to squeeze around the retail part, which is where everyone else has been going, so I didn't. So we've had a slightly longer diversion, but up ahead is where the accident is, on the right hand side. Looks like the majority of the fire engines have all left and they're just sweeping up the road now, so it looks like it's going to be reopening shortly. But that's put us a good half an hour behind now, actually. Looking at the time, it's 10 to 2 now. Luckily we're just around the corner from where we're delivering. There's a hell of a lot of water come out one of the machines. I noticed it when I put it on. When they put it on, sorry, it was dripping at the feet. But I've just gone around that corner and you could hear it pouring out the trailer. But anyway, here we are. Let's go and find out where we want to be. Oh, it's a bit of a time-consuming day today. We're about 2/3 of the way tipped now, and then we got a 2-hour trip back up to the yard. No, just back to the gods. I will be just going back empty. It'll be too late in the day anyway to do anything else. So it's just a case of waiting until they get these last few things off, shutting the curtains, tightening my little tails, making sure they're all nice, and then sitting in the rush hour traffic all the way back up to Wolverhampton. So it'll be about, I can't remember, let me just have a look. I think it's 93 miles back from here. And looking at the way the traffic is at the moment, it's okay. Just got the usual stuff up at the M5 roadworks. Thankfully we're not coming from the M40 because it looks like it's screwed from the M42 all the way up to the M6. So yes, that's what's in store for me. I'm going to just pop a few of the clips together in my video so it saves a bit of time later on tonight, and then we'll get back and upload it later on. We're out of there, guys. After the world's slowest gates opened for us, that is. Good news is that road's reopened. Not that we needed it, but at least it will relieve congestion. I think we'll be heading back the hot air balloon island way, so it's going to get busy. It's 3:45 now. I'm going to be hazarding a guess that it's going to be at least 6:30 before I get back to the yard. Let's pray to the traffic gods that it's sooner than that. Okay, as we make our way around Hot Air Balloon Island, I must admit the traffic hasn't been as bad as I was expecting it so far. We will be greeted with this stunning view, and I think I'm going to end today's vlog as we descend this beautiful hill, because it's quite a spectacular view. If you can see, it might be a bit too bright with the sun, but either way I'll just leave you in awe at the pictures while I explain what's going on. I've had a call from the gods explaining that tomorrow we're just going to be going solo to pick up a trailer which should hopefully already be loaded for us, and it's going to be going to Weston-super-Mare, guys. Yes, we're going down by the seaside somewhere, or hopefully we'll see the seaside anyway. So that's what's in store tomorrow. I'm not sure what kind of load it is. He's told me the name of the company, but I'm not quite sure what it is. So it'll be a nice, interesting surprise. But unfortunately I couldn't find the link to that video that I mentioned earlier, the video with the machinery on. If you do know which one it is, or you happen to find it, I couldn't find it. I thought I'd have had it as a thumbnail, but no. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you do manage to know which one it is or find it. It's one of my early vlogs for the first company that I recorded with. And would you just look at that? Absolutely breathtaking. So we've had a great sunset coupled with the great sunrise this morning as well. I don't know which view I'll have preferred, to be fair. Generally I prefer the sunset, but I don't know, it was quite nice this morning in the rising sun as well. Anyway, I want to thank you all for watching. I'll speak to you all tomorrow.